category is Tandy from Your Husband is Cheating on Us Realness. Once again, Pose has touched a nerve with me. This was the only episode so far that had me crying. Not even with Pray Tell's boyfriend dying or nothing. Everything was going bad for every fucking body, and it was just too much. This episode was so real, so good. Oh Lord. And you know I got my notes this time it's on my phone. Okay. So finally Miss Blanca finds little Poppy's beeper and asks him if he's dealing. He lies to her face or whatever, and then one by one the kids had to go in there and I guess Blanca had to see if they're lying or not. Of course, little Damon was like, "No, of course he's not doing none of that, right?" Ricky snitching ass fucking said, "Yeah, he's dealing." It really didn't take much for Ricky the same thing to Blanca, but I get it. He's like, "Listen, I'm not going back to living on the park bench or whatever." He's dealing out by the piers. Blanca was pissed, went down there to go see old boy, and she was disgusted. But what little Poppy was saying was so true. I felt bad for him. He's 20 years old with an eighth grade education. Stop acting like my mom because you're not. Blanca said, pack your shit and get the fuck out. You better be out by morning. And that hurt him. That hurt Poppy. Because Poppy was like, you're not going to give me no second chance or whatever. Should Blanca have kicked him out? I don't know. I just, I don't know. I just thought it was sad. I don't know. You don't want your kids doing drugs or dealing drugs. And, Blanca considered him as her kid. And I think it hurt her the most when he said that you're not my mother. He was screaming on her or whatever. Let's see what else is on. So Mr. Detective Stabler is back. His name is Mr. Ford, which is hilarious. Mr. Ford is back. He come to see his baby, Miss Electra. He all sliding his fingers on, wanna feel the peen. Ain't no peen, Mr. Ford. It is a vagina now, and she all smiling, and he is not smiling. He's pissed the fuck off. He got up and got dressed. That's how you know a nigga's mad. He ain't still want to bust it wide open. He got dressed and said he ruined it. For some reason, I guess she thought that he loved her. Their love was more than just genitalia. He was like, fuck you. This is not what I paid for. This is not what's part of the game. And so what he did, he packed his stuff, got dressed, and fucking left. Um, what else was going on? Yeah, I saw Blanca meet up with him and everything like that. Angel and Stan was a dead ass couple in their little pink little studio apartment thing going on, one bedroom apartment. And she never cooked before. She heating up TV dinners and shit. Stan ain't used to that. Peppermint Patty was cooking meals for that nigga. Um, so he did something really important. He thought like, since like they're gonna live together, he gonna be out loving his transsexual girlfriend. And he asked, I wanna go to these balls you're always talking about and stuff like that. And she was like, she didn't know what to say. She was so surprised and flabbergasted. And she was like, oh, I don't bring dates to the ball. I never brought a date to a ball. He's like, I'm not a date. I'm your boyfriend. I was like, oh my God, that's good news. Yes, come on through with the good news, balls. But no, soon as Stan stepped into the ball, he was totally out of place. I don't know if he was the only white guy there, but it looked like he was the only white guy. It was only black and brown people up in there. And the category was extra, extraterrestrial, whatever. It was like a alien, galaxial stuff going on. I don't fucking know. And it was really off the wall and it was really overwhelming. Um, Another trans girl tried to come up to him, trying to see what's that money like, of course, and it was just overwhelming. He had to leave. they're walking and stuff, and they decide to sit on a stoop, and he was like, I thought being out and everyone no, and not being a secret anymore, he thought it was easier, and that was, and he said it was easier keeping the secret, not people not knowing who he is. And it was just sad because, he said, like, I feel bad because this is really a part of you, the ball scene and everything like that. He said, just like my kids is a part of me. So, they went home and stuff like that. What else was going on? Electra is crumbling, girl. Now that she got her new puss, she is fucking crumbling. The kids decide to start their own house. They leave because guess what? They got a fucking eviction notice, 2 months behind. Whatever pocket money she got from Mr. Ford, aka Detective Stabler, is gone. She spent it on a new pussy. When they rob old Santa Claus, I don't know what she was doing with that. I don't know if she was buying furs, more lipstick, more makeup. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. Mr. Ford is cut her the fuck off. Um, cut her the fuck off. And she thought she was gonna slide on down to the condo, wherever he be staying at when he in the city. And the doorman was like, you may not enter, you do not pass go, you do not collect $200. I could talk to you however the fuck I want to now, because he ain't with you no more. While she fussing and tussling with the doorman, he done already done moved on to a new girl. And I'm like, damn. She's like, I know I'm going to that motherfucking penthouse, piece of penthouse. And Electra just looked like, damn, I thought our love was stronger than that. And guess not. All has to do with the fucking equipment. What else is going on? Now Poppy got back with somebody. He getting in the crack game, which was also crazy in the 80s, of course. And his dumb ass went ahead and got arrested because the one night he selling crack on the street, his ass get arrested. He gets out the same night, and his homeboy told him to lay low. But it was just so sad because he remembered. I'm sure he remembered what Blanca said. Like, don't call me when you get locked up, or like, I don't want to be that one phone call. And that was sad. It was just so sad. He looked so lost. He 15 years old. I can't. What else Electra would do? Miss Electra had to go back to the one ad, so she put out an ad looking for a new daddy. So this old little crusty white man came, and I didn't know that easy to get somebody to take care of you, and you gotta fuck them. That was real easy. Just put an ad in the paper. Okay, so she put an ad in the paper. They met up at this like little bar or whatever, and she's asking questions. Oh, what do you do or whatever, telling all her terms. Oh, I want an apartment, nothing lower than 77th Street or some shit like that. And he said, "Oh, this is what I need you to do. You are gorgeous. You have to look beautiful all the time. I like dark nail polish." And she's like, "Ooh, in the winter too, or whatever. I mean, in the summer too." And what else? What else he said he wanted her to do? She has to look beautiful full time. She has to wear dark nail polish on her toes year round, on her toes and fingernails. And he said, "I like to get pissed on, basically." And, um, it's not funny. That's if you into that, that's you. I'm not into that. But I like to get pissed on. I want you to stream and stand over me and pee, whatever the fuck. And Electra's like, I don't do that. Like, I can't do that. I'm all woman. And he was disappointed. He was like, bitch, you should have put that in your ad. He paid for the drinks and walked the fuck out. Electra there looking stupid with her bad acting ass. What else is going on? So since Lulu and Candy leave Miss the House of Abundance to start their own house, they had this whack ass name. I'm not really excited about them doing their own house like I am for Blanca or whatever. It seemed like it meant more. So what was it? Their co-mothers, Lulu and Candy, the House of Victorious, Vic- Victory, Vibracious, some bullshit. Nah. So Blanca calls on Damon's teacher, the dean of dance, excuse me, the sister with the dreads, to talk. I guess, to talk to her about what she should do because she's feeling bad about what's going on because Ricky came up in the house trying to kiss up on Damon, trying to get some puss, and Damon like, no, like he was my friend, like I'm sad that he's gone. And then here come Miss Angel come busting up in the motherfucking room like, listen, if something happened to little Poppy, it's because of you, Ricky. He was like, I'm sorry. I didn't want to get kicked out. He's like, fuck that. I ain't going to the park, man. So I understand that he's a warm, dry place to be, to live at. It's not out on the streets. I understand, but damn, Blanca didn't even push you or press you that hard, yo. He already giving it up like, yeah, he doing it. And while they all talking and freaking Angel telling Ricky about herself, Blanca on the outside the door listening, and she feels bad. And I'm glad she should feel a little bad. I think it was a little too much. She overreacted, but I can't say no. Say if I wouldn't do the same thing either. So because she heard what Angel was saying, said if something happened to Ricky, it's on. Wait, Angel was saying to Ricky, if something happened to little Poppy, it's on you and it's on Blanca. I blame both of you. I was like, that's true, cause he damn y'all from the streets, so why you snitch so quick like that? But whatever. Um, so Blanca was feeling that and spoke to the Miss Dina dance, and it's not easy. It's not hard. It's not easy. It's hard raising these goddamn knucklehead kids, and it's definitely hard because if Poppy 20, Blanca, what you 25? Like, y'all going through the same freaking thing or whatever. It was just so sad. So what happened? At the towards okay, so Electra, since she can't get her new daddy because she got a new pussy. Girl, she went on down. She back to dancing. She at the same peep show place freaking Angel work at. Well, not Angel, not working anymore there. And she's getting all dressed up and dolled up to start dancing in the peep show. And they played that damn private dancer. Whoever the fuck doing this music, picking this music, y'all doing it. Y'all doing it. I'm your private dancer. And it's a dancer for money because I gotta pay whatever bills now. That's so sad. And what would you do? One thing that you hate about yourself is either sink or swim type shit. Like, do I want to feel whole or do I want to live? Like, do I want my rent paid? It's fucked up, but it's sad. You finally at a place where you feel complete, but you ain't got no money now because your daddy done cut the purse strings off your ass. Um, at the end of the episode was deep because we saw Electra going back to dancing at the peep show. Freaking Angel comes home from a ball. Guess what? Freaking Stan done packed up the whole damn house and left her with what? Like three garbage bags. Put her stuff in garbage bags, which was fucked up. And she left. And guess what? Angel back. She back on a fucking whole show. So sad. What else is going on? Poppy came and saw Blanca at the end of the ball and talked to her. And Blanca said, I want you to come back home. She gave him a hug. He ain't hug her back. He was like, I got a better place to stay and I'm not dealing drugs. He done took his little crusty little Poppy ass over to Lulu and Candy, became their errand boy. And I can't. It was just too much going on. Nothing was good. I'm like, where the fuck is my nigga Pray Tell at? Because we need some extravaganza. Oh, it was such a sad episode. It was a real episode, and I'm loving it. Pose, you got me. It was pulling at my heart this episode. But let's discuss. What do you think? What did you think about this episode? It was crazy. It was so crazy, and I loved it.